I was falling into a doze. Where was I? I felt so calm. Where are we? Hey, we're back. Yes. This was my room. My room in the tower. When did I get here? How long was I asleep?
Good morning. Rise and shine.
Ashen Hawk was next to my bed. Was he watching over me all this time?
But the blizzard is terrible outside. Even if you wake up, there will be nothing to do, so you can sleep for as long as you want.
But, what? There was no reason for me to wake up. I was still tired. I wanted to sleep some more. I was overcome with this desire I had trouble fighting back.
There's nothing to worry about.
His chilly hand touched my forehead. It felt good. Okay. Then just a little more.
Yes. Sleep well.
When do we have our final sleep? Hello? The next time I awoke, I heard sounds from outside the window. A powerful wind was blowing. It seemed the blizzard was still going on.
Good morning. Are you hungry?
Ashen Hawk was there, as always. I didn't feel hungry. I moved my head to the side, still buried in the pillow.
I see. Then relax some more.
What about you, Ashen Hawk? If it's something simple, I can cook for you.
I don't need to eat because I'm a ghost.
That's right. I've never heard of a ghost eating food. Wish you had told me, like, ages ago. My poor girl could have worked a little less and not have to earn food for you. Wait. But then... weren't you eating last time?
It can't be helped. Even ghosts have a life of their own.
Is that how it is?
I can feel alive by eating. Even with no body, my heart is that of the living. That is why I eat, to feel life. It allows me to reaffirm that I exist.
I don't understand.
Once you become a ghost, you'll understand.
He really do be out here changing her into a ghost, eh? Okay, alright. Fun, I guess. I laid in bed all day and continued to chat with him. I mean, this is what he's always wanted, is her to just take it easy and keep him company. The blizzard did not let up on the next day or the day after. When I woke up, I always heard the winds from outside, and I always heard Ashen Hawk's voice next.
Good morning, Jed.
The next day, the day after that, these similar days passed by one after another. Ashen Hawk said it would go on until the snowfall stopped. But the snow would never stop. That was why I couldn't help it. Day after day after day, I continued to chat with Ashen Hawk. Ashen Hawk sat on the chair while I lay in bed. How many times had I woken up? Today was slightly different from the others. I couldn't hear the blizzard outside anymore. Did it stop? I cautiously looked outside the window. I was wrong. The blizzard was still going strong. I must still be half asleep. My head and ears were in a haze. I was awake, but a part of me was still asleep.
Good morning, Jed.
Ashen Hawk's voice sounded so far away. What did I talk about with Ashen Hawk yesterday? I couldn't remember. I got the feeling that I was asleep much longer than I was awake. This gives me such Black Butterfly vibes. Some of those endings. It's just like you and the guy, and just time ceases to mean anything. The room was dimly lit. I saw a light far away. It must be the fire from the fireplace. I could vaguely hear the crackling of the fire. Looked like it was already night. I couldn't believe I woke up only now. Or was I simply in a daze just that long?
When I stay indoors like this, I remember the time when I was a child.
Ashen Hawk was saying something, but being half asleep, I didn't know what he was saying.
How about I tell a little fairy tale as your bedtime story?
Yes, please. I nodded drowsily with heavy eyelids. Ashen Hawk started to tell a story slowly in a tone filled with sorrow, as if he were talking to himself.
Long, long ago, there was a boy with the heart of a beast. The boy longed for freedom. He wanted to be released from everything that bound him and to take flight to the skies like a bird. That fantasy took hold of his entire being. But his heart was still young. His actions hurt the people around him time and time again. He injured and shed the blood of many. Soon, there was no one around the boy anymore. He was left all alone in a cramped cell.
Why did that boy hurt others? I managed to ask with my raspy voice.
I wonder why. Even the boy didn't know. He allowed his urge to take control of him. He had no way of telling others of his loneliness. All the boy wanted was friends.
Ashen Hawk's expression clouded. It was as if saying the word friends brought back painful memories.
Soon, the boy committed a crime that he could never take back. He took the life of someone he longed for. Perhaps it was out of jealousy. Perhaps it was out of desire. But ironically, it was what allowed the boy to regain the heart of humanity.
And then? I couldn't speak anymore. I tried to keep open my drooping eyelids as I signaled for him to continue.
Regaining the heart of humanity, the boy obtained a friend. After he grew into an adult, he built a family of his own. The end. I wish it ended there. But in the end, the boy lost everything. His friends, his family, and his freedom too. Eventually, even his life. All because of his own selfishness. The soul of the boy was confined to a lonely place, and he feared that the beast would rear its head once more. However,
Ashen Hawk looked at me with longing and sadness?
retribution came to me, and I chose to clutch on to that way of life.
The boy was looking at me. That was the illusion I was seeing.
In the end, I've made the choice to remain in the cage.
Oh no, not the cage again!
And yet, I still desire companionship despite how irresponsible I am. I haven't changed. I can't change.
I wanted to say something to him, but I couldn't think of what to say. My throat couldn't seem to utter another word.
I'm still unable to let go of you. I don't want to lose the time we spent together. And I especially don't want to lose you.
I tried to move my hand to touch him, but my body fell asleep. Ashen Hawk's voice faded from my consciousness.
I hope you don't vanish as a witch like Arya and Francisca. Please. And I'm sorry.
Was Francisca also a witch? I have so many questions after that last story thing. I fell asleep again. You could only realize you were asleep after you awaken. I felt as if light was shining from the window. Maybe the blizzard had stopped.
The blizzard is still fierce. We can't go outside like this.
It was Ashen Hawk's voice. He was right. Aw. Are we actually in the tower, or has he just been holding her in that attic room the entire time? I can hear the sounds. Or, I think I can. Strong winds pounding against the window.
The blizzard continues today. It doesn't appear to be dying down at all.
I see. So we can't go outside the tower today either. I'm not disappointed. Rather, it makes me feel relieved because I can stay like this today.
And no one can ever come here.
Yes. I'm alone with Ashen Hawk. I could hear, but I could not speak. I had forgotten how to. So I nodded. Even doing that small gesture proved extremely difficult, but I wanted to let him know. That's fine. I prefer it that way. It won't be lonely if I have you.
Yes.
I'm glad he understood. Ashen Hawk responded to my nod.
Come here.
He embraced me while I sleep. He was cold. Ashen Hawk's arms and body had no heat, yet he felt warm. If spring were to ever arrive in this town, would I be able to feel this kind of warmth?
You will stay here until the snow ends. I will protect you from everything that comes here. We will be in the cage, where no one can intrude upon us. Together, forever.
Okay. Looks like we're there. My eyelids felt heavy. I gave in to it and closed my eyes. I didn't understand anymore. Who was I? What was I? When the snow ended, until the snow stopped falling, I would stay right here, asleep in the arms of my master. Like a little bird stopped on a branch, trying to escape the storm. Is that how that ends? That's how that ends. Wow. Oh man, we had a legit cage ending. Dang, dang. All right. I guess Ashen Hawk is our Kagiha confirmed. Oh no. Well, not quite what I was expecting, but I don't know what else I could have expected really in that scenario for an ending. I'm trying to parse what he, in between the lines of his story. Because I assume he was talking about himself. And it sounds like he killed someone at some point when he was younger. But who? So he kind of, I guess he developed an unhealthy dependency on Jed because she saved him from his ghostness and he didn't want to go back to it. And he didn't want to let her go. Man, that was such a messed up ending. I mean, hey, the two of them ended up together, I guess. They didn't have any weird marriage things like Kagiha did. I'm just so, like, it sounds like he's trying to turn her into a ghost, but, like, what's the end game with that? Are you guys just gonna, like, stare into nothingness forever? Is that the plan? Is that your big plan? Well, I don't know how to feel about that ending. Hooray, we got the Tower Overlord's ending. No epilogue for me. I guess that is going to be it, guys. Only one ending for the Tower Overlord. We got a little bit more info, but it's so vague that I have nothing. I still have, like, nothing to go on, and it's so confusing. Although I'm now questioning, like, is Francisca, was she also a witch? Was she an unknowing witch? When you're a witch, does your body just peace out, you know, Star Wars style, where you're, you know, you become a Force ghost? What's... what is the deal? And this beast that was in Apris, did that get passed on to Levi and Levon as well? Is that a thing? Is that a separate thing from being a witch? I have so many questions. I can't. I have a lot to think about. I still love Ashen Hawk. Nothing ever came up about them potentially being related, so maybe I misunderstood one of the short episodes we did, or one of the notes that we read, where I thought that he was Arya's brother, but it's like not really talked about here at all. At the same time, it wasn't really a romantic end. Like, you could read into it as being a romantic ending, but it's not, you know, there was no smooching involved, is all I'm saying. Just, you could tell the two cared about each other, and you could take it as, you know, friends or romance or family, however you want to take it. I did enjoy it, but I just have lots of questions, and now my brain hurts. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you've got some theories about what any of that meant, I would love to hear it. But for now, it's time to take a break once again and go back to the other crazy in Taisho Alice Heads and Tails, where we're gonna do Wolf's perspective, Wolf's route, which I'm kind of excited about because Wolf is a national treasure and must be protected at all costs. So I'm probably gonna have some irritation towards Yuriko over there, but I'm hoping to have it offset by Wolf at the very least. So yeah, hopefully I will see you over there for that. Thank you again. Bleh, my goodness, my mouth stopped working like Ched's. Ashen Hawk's turning me into a ghost. Oh no, I gotta wrap this up. Thank you again for joining me for this. Until next time, I will see you later.